So hey guys, welcome back to another Cape Stunts video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a side flip. With the side flip, it is a fairly easy and basic move that you can probably learn within a week if you're dedicated. First part, and probably the most important part of the side flip, is the takeoff. Lots of people do the punch takeoff, which is like this. You'll jump into it and just pop. It does give you power, but it eventually just destroys your knees, and in the long run it's not very effective. The technique that I like to use is known as split step or gather step. Okay, so how it works is if you're right-handed, your right leg is behind you and your left leg is in front. You'll then take a step with your right leg and then two smaller steps again with your left and then to your right again. So if you speed this up, it should look something a little more like this. I find the biggest mistake that people have when they're trying to learn the gather step is they will just jump into it. So they'll come like a gather step, but they'll still have like a punch technique. So they'll go right, left, right. And as you can see, I'm not getting much power or height from that. I guess an image that helps me the most is just imagining a stone coming and then skipping on the water and then just shooting up. That way if you come along the ground with your feet, 1, 2, and then you block, it just gives you that much more height. So as long as you make sure you come with your right leg and the left leg blocking, then as soon as this right leg touches, you shoot up. I'll give you a quick demo of the side flip now. That one I actually didn't block as much as I should have. I could have got a lot more height. Give me a second. That might be helpful. If you don't have a mat, you still can learn side flip. This is just the better option. To get used to the motion, you want to kind of just roll along your back, just getting used to that sideways motion. Just do that a couple times, get comfortable with it. Until your brain is no longer, not scared, but just is comfortable with it. Then you can just kind of, this little hop onto your back. From there, you don't have to necessarily do standing, you can do it right up as well. Just like that. But from there, all you need to do is just add more and more power. You're no longer afraid to commit to it. And just splat. By now you should be feeling fairly comfortable. Because I find once I get over my head and now splatting with my feet, it just, I feel like I can just give it more power and it won't hurt anymore, so I might as well. So once you've done that, I would recommend wrapping it at least 20-30 times. Just making sure you're really comfortable with the motion. Because I find often with a new trick I'll land it and then I'll just mess it up on the grass. So once you're comfortable with that, you get rid of the mat and you can just do your first side flip. So some common mistakes when setting up for a side flip is taking off like this with the split step but looking behind you. Now if you look behind you, you're starting to rotate. Like it'll give you more rotation, but you won't get the height you need, so you rotate really fast. But it just means you'll rotate and just land really low, which will either bruise your ankles or hurt your knees. So you want to make sure your chest is up and you're looking straight. If you look down at the ground, it will work, but it won't be as effective and you'll need to use a lot more energy than needed. So if you look down, then you're jumping down, which is not what you want. Where if you look up, you're going 1, 2, split step up, then you're opening up, lifting your chest, and then snapping close. And that snapping close will give you the rotation you need instead of looking down and rotating right away. Oh, the other thing is, I don't know if lots of people, but I did this when I first started. I would take off like this, but then I would turn it into a Webster side flip, where I just swing my leg. And it works, but it's kind of a different flip. So you just want to make sure you're taking off with both feet and taking off with your 1 foot forward. And I think top right corner will be a video. I can't remember what video we uploaded last week. Anyway, it will be a really cool video. I recommend you check that out.